Let us now learn what a sprint is. Project development happens in number of sprints. So, sprint is an iteration. A sprint is a fixed period of time during which a certain functionality can be fully developed. Fully developed means the ready functionality should be production ready. So, end user should be able to use the developed functionality. Typical duration of sprint is 2 to 4 weeks. For example, if we take our 2020 website, then requirements identified at sprint 1 will be delivered in sprint 1. So, building of home page, displaying schedules of matches, displaying teams, etc. will be developed in sprint 1. And most importantly, this will be available as a released functionality of the 2020 website. Thus, end customer can see something valuable getting delivered just at the end of 2 weeks. This is very important aspect of Scrum and Agile. Let us now learn a little bit about sprint planning meeting. Sprint planning meeting is conducted with an objective to plan next sprint. This meeting is attended by all stakeholders of the project. It is attended by product owner, scrum master, and all team members. Typical duration of such meeting is 8 hours. Inputs for sprint meeting are product backlog, team capabilities such as skills, domain knowledge, then business priorities such as what features are more important, then technology capabilities or limitations, that is, understanding of what is possible and what is not possible. For example, if a certain feature is available out of the box from a technology, say SharePoint for portal development, then current state of the product, basically progress of the project, what features are completed, availability of budget, etc. And also lessons learned. Important lessons learned from previous sprints. Typically, it could be estimations going wrong, etc. Output of the meeting is sprint backlog. It contains detailed plan of functionality to be delivered as a part of the sprint. It contains list of tasks to implement a requirement. Each task is estimated in days. Also, which resource is going to work for a task is also recorded. Sprint backlog gets updated continuously as sprint progresses. Key thing to understand here is, once a sprint starts, then product owner cannot change sprint details. If any changes are there, then they are taken in the next sprint planning. If changes are showstoppers, then a sprint is aborted. Typically, sprint may have a goal. For example, a sprint may focus on database migration. So, all the tasks will be related with database migration. Sprint planning meeting is conducted usually in 2 parts, each of 4 hours. In part 1, product owner presents highest priority backlog to the team. Team is supposed to understand the requirements and seek clarifications. The team selects as much product backlog as it believes it can deliver as a potential shippable product functionality. Team commits to the product owner what it can deliver as a part of sprint. Then in part 2, team does detailed sprint planning. Team prepares sprint backlog containing tentative tasks. This is just first version of sprint backlog. Sprint backlog evolves as the sprint progresses. Key thing to note here is that there is absolute transparency in estimation and planning process. So, product owner or customer knows everything and is also very much part of the planning process.